Yeah. So back to the story that we're on. Did you pull up anything about the mayor's comments today?
I
That was
actually got
interesting.
this right here because here's a few comments here that are almost kind of funny at times, but if not so depressing to see happen.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so here it is.
In the main, I caution against conflating immigration and crime. The data demonstrates that the two are not connected. Because the impact of federal immigration policy on localities has been under such consistent discussion in recent months, I do want to say a few words about this. It's my 18th year as a local government policymaker, and my work has overlapped with 4 U.S. presidencies and numerous iterations of Congress. All of them have failed to reach agreement on how to handle immigration.
Okay, so a couple things there. I know you can't really hear it too well over there, but I'm sure you can read the title there. Him talking about he wants to caution people about conflating immigration and crime. And to a point, sure, if you're talking immigration, yeah, I think legal immigrants do commit less crime than the average American citizen. So sure, you could say that. These aren't immigrants, or at least not legal immigrants, right? These are illegal immigrants. There's a difference between the two. Again, you can easily conflate illegal immigration with crime by the very factor of they committed a crime to enter the country. Every single one of them are a criminal. It doesn't. This idea that we're trying to find a way to reword everything just to fit a certain narrative is absolutely insane. But the best part is, though, and I'm pretty sure you saw this, it didn't end there. As he went on talking about the sanctuary city policy that was in the city they're in, over in Athens, he tried to deny the fact that they're a sanctuary city, and the crowd was having absolutely none of it.
Term means different things to different people depending on the context of the discussion. That term means different things to different people depending on the context of the discussion.
We know what
Many,
it means.
many of the elements, many of the elements,
Liar.
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 we are here to listen.
You're a liar.
We are here to listen.
Liar.
There'll be time for
You're a liar.
questions.
You are guilty and got blood on your head for this murder, sir.
Many of the aspects that are ascribed to sanctuary cities
We know what sanctuary
are
city
things
means.
that are disallowed by Georgia law.
So he's over there trying to deny the fact they're a sanctuary city, and the crowd just shouting, "Liar! Liar! You got blood on your hands, liar!" Which is actually great to see, because we need to start calling these people out more, right? Because it always amazes me that these people can just come out and lie and lie and lie, and at these press conferences, no one says a word. No one challenges it one bit, right? At least not when it's a Democrat. The right can be actually telling the truth about certain things, and they'll start yelling at Trump saying, "What do you mean it's, COVID's from China? What do you mean by that?" They'll start yelling at him over stuff like that, even though, we know that to kind of be the truth. But they can lie and lie and lie, and very rarely do we actually see people actually start calling them out on it. And so it's actually kind of nice to see people just screaming at him to resign, saying it's blood on his hands, because frankly, we've heard this about us every single time there's any mass shooting, right? Anytime there's a mass shooting, it's you got blood on your hands for supporting, people having the right to self-defense. So again, turn around is fair play.
The only reason it happened is because they mistakenly let the public in and around this conference. If it was just the press, it would be just like always.
Yeah, exactly.
They wouldn't have said a word.
I think the people, I'm not sure if they let them in or if just some of them walked in and they just didn't know.
Well,
but
it would be nice. It would be nice if all politicians had to have real people in the audience.
Yeah, right.
Not donors, not PACs, not plants, real people.
So here's a funny thing. Jack Posobiec brought up a clip from 5 years ago of this exact mayor talking about how great it is that they're a sanctuary city. So
The Athens Clark County Unified Government is welcoming to people from all lands and backgrounds and strives to foster a community where individuals and families of all statuses feel safe, are able to prosper, and can breathe free.
So he goes on saying about how great it is that people of any immigration background can come to their city and live and prosper, which is again, really shows kind of who they are, right? That he'll sit there and of course advocate it when it benefits, but of course the minute that it turns around, oh no, we're not a sanctuary city. What are you talking about? We've never said that. It's like 1984, right? Just erase the history and people will believe it's always been so.
Yeah, they all want to be a sanctuary city until they actually have to start taking in illegal immigrants. Then
That's been so fun.
Oh, this is too much. You can't do this. This is your human trafficking.
No, it should go to those border towns that barely have, anyone in there. They should have double the population because of illegal immigration. But our city that, we tout as just the pinnacle of civilization, basically, we can't handle even a fraction of those amount of people. Like it's, when we really look at the numbers, it's not a lot.
Historically, until it got overwhelmed with the numbers they have now, historically, the border towns were probably about the safest places you could be. Because if you made it across the border, you didn't hang out where the border patrol was. You went straight somewhere as far away as you could. But now you're right. They're just overwhelmed with the thousands that are coming across. But I do find
the thousands. You mean the millions?
Well, yeah. Well, I meant daily.